Hi, this is Marcus Semien with the Rangers, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're here in Sacramento with the great Marcus Semien, and it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And it's always nice to talk to a fellow Bay Area person. So you're kind of close. You're going to be in the Bay Area tomorrow, right, to play the Giants?
Yeah, it's always good to come back to Northern California. I get to have a lot of family at these games, and us living in Texas, it's a little bit more rare to spend time with all of our family like we used to back when I was on the A's. So it's always nice.
You probably have a lot of friends and family in town, right? Maybe here in San Francisco too, right?
Yeah, like I said, I have a lot of people here tonight, and then everybody wants to go see the Giants game too. So looking forward to it. And
I know you're a dad, right? So how many kids do you have, and what are they up to?
I have 4. My wife and I have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. So the boys are 2 of them are playing baseball, and they're just enjoying each other and just getting used to Texas.
Do you live in the Bay Area in the off season, or is Texas home now, full round? Or
right now, Texas, just to be able to train at the stadium and take advantage of the good facilities out there.
And I'm a big music fan, and as you know, Bay Area has a good music scene and history, so I'm always curious, what kind of music are you into, and who was your very first concert?
I like hip-hop. I like a lot of the old Bay Area stuff. I like Lil Wayne. I've only been to one concert in my life, and it was at the Fox Theater in Oakland, and it was Lecrae, a Christian rapper.
And if you could bring back a band, maybe they've passed away or they're broken up, is there anyone you'd want to see that you haven't gotten the chance to, like one show?
That's a good one. I had some friends in high school that actually had a group. It was called Go Dave. Very small, but I'd love to see them get back together.
And, being from the Bay Area, Berkeley, San Francisco, that whole area, do you feel like that kind of shaped you to become a person or the player you are today? As you know, there's so many great names. Ricky Henderson, just to name one of many to come from the Bay.
Yeah, I'm very proud of where I came from. A lot of my family still lives here in the Bay Area, so it's definitely part of me. There's a lot of rich history when you talk about baseball players from the East Bay. A lot of my family's from San Francisco. My dad was a good athlete coming out of the city, so we're always proud of our Bay Area people.
And I am curious, really quick, today's the NFL draft, so I know you come from a football family, right? So who are your favorite teams and players growing up?
49ers and Cal football was, who I always rooted for. Jerry Rice, Steve Young. Those were when I was real young, those were my favorite players.
And want to see if there's any products, any charities, anything out there that we can help support that you're a part of or support yourself?
Loyal to My Soil is in the Bay Area. It's Tyson Ross, former A's player, just giving back to the kids in the community with free baseball camps and just trying to keep the game alive for, kids who may not have the opportunity to get equipment or get on a field or have the best coaching. So what Tyson does with Loyal to My Soil is, he brings former pro players out to help give proper instruction to kids who may not have had it elsewhere.
Well, I'm going to tag him on Instagram in the bio on this. And one last fun one, whenever I have people on that have won Super Bowls or World Series, I'm always curious, what do you do with your ring? Is it on lockdown or how do you handle it?
Yeah, it's on lockdown. Usually my middle son asks to see it pretty much every morning, so sometimes I'll bring it out, but that's the only ring I have, so I'm definitely taking care of it.
Well, Marcus, it's good to see you. Have fun here. I know you got a lot to do before the game starts. Thanks for giving me a couple minutes.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for having me.